Hi, and welcome to Risk Raiders. We're taking a risk today and going behind the scenes where the conversations get weird, the ideas get questionable, and every now and then we stumble into something worth thinking about. Let's go.
Patty's in my office, and we were talking about an account and some stuff, and she said something about a tattoo, and I said, you know that the word tattoo comes from the sound that they made when they used to do them back with the needle and the little hammer, the little piece of stick that they, that's where the sound came from. And she looked at me, she goes, I'm going to have to fact check you on that one. I don't know. She goes, I've never heard that before.
Do not fact check him. Don't do it.
I think you'd love that.
I know, but I'm like, don't. I have never fact checked you because I know. Because she's going to right now, if she hasn't already, she'll be sending you a note going, that was interesting. Thank you.
No, we did it right there. I pulled up ChatGPT and asked it, and it goes, yes, it's from the sound that it makes me. And I was like, don't doubt me.
I mean, I know. I knew even when once you told me the question, I'm like, gosh, she just hasn't learned yet.
I know. Did y'all ever one of those diaper genies that rolled it into a sausage?
Greatest thing ever.
That thing was fascinating, man.
Whoever came up with that, now that was genius. Because it solved a problem. I mean, God, that smell. But then when you opened it. Now, when you opened the door and when you opened it to go take one of the sausage links out, I don't know how. I mean, that's just a smell that, I mean, it's
you really can't get it out. I still can smell it in my nose. Like
it's kind of like being on a farm, but worse. It's like, what happens? What happens with that? I feel like we need to talk about something, but I don't know what to talk about.
I'm bitter. That smell is, I don't know if it's in your brain or in your nose. It's like old Bordeaux. I smell that sometimes too when I'm not smelling it. And it's like that diaper genie smell. It just kind of pops into your head periodically. And you're like,
do you think it's because it's one of the smells that like hits the back of your throat too? I mean, you have that smell that goes in your nose and it triggers. It's not necessarily you always gag, but it's the smell that makes you go, yeah, I could definitely gag on that if I thought about it long enough.
Yeah.
But you know how you can tell the guy like retired a couple of years ago and he's already in that I don't know what I'm doing phase. And so
he's being taken care of. She actually still working.
Yeah, he had the dog. He was walking with him, but actually what was really going on was she was taking both of them for a walk. That was what was going on.
Exactly.
And then, of course, they take the dog, and of course the dog takes a dump right in front of us, like on a yard. And then the guy he puts the bag over his hand and reaches down and starts picking up gooey poop. And so I just asked Kelly, I go, 20 years ago, would we have thought that is absolutely the one thing? If you've made it, I'm looking at this guy. He's dressed well and everything. You made it through your career. You did everything. You're now picking up poop. And there's only like a thin layer of plastic. And you're going to feel the warmth and the texture of that. Last night I was walking with Kelly and I was like trying to think of some ideas. And my thing with an idea is the ideas that work have a beginning and then they have an end that you really can't see, which means it's a good idea. If I can take an idea and come in a circle, that's not a good idea because it ends. So if I come up with a new idea.
So you're saying one with no horizon is a good idea. I like your concept.
No, but you launch it into the horizon, but you can't tell exactly where it ends. There's an unknown ending to some degree. But if I have an idea if I can work it all the way through into a circle, then I don't think it's a good idea because if I can figure out how it's going to end, then
closed.
It's not a long-term idea. So I was walking.
Like the concept.
That's not bad. But that's just the way my brain thinks. It's like I'm more comfortable if I don't know exactly how it's going to end because to me that's an innovation.
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, if I can close the loop, then
then it's dead.
If I can solve the riddle, then AI solved it, and much smarter people have already solved it.